Hello everybody, welcome to the Majestic Food channel. Welcome to this new video. Today is a Friday. This video is shot on Friday, so we can make you one of the famous and most delicious, most famous, most known dishes in kitchen history in the whole world, especially one of the specialties, Moroccan kitchen, which is couscous. Couscous is very famous. Everybody know Morocco equal couscous. Today we're gonna make this a special couscous with onions, chickpea, and raisin. Then maybe in the next time we're gonna make another video with couscous with the vegetables. But today is one of the lightest version of couscous. Also, it's my favorite because it's sweet. It's have like the caramelized onion and everything on it. So we're gonna watch the process cooking process because it's very, very important to follow the step by step. You don't have to miss any step because it's very important to know how to cook it and to know exactly how to make it right. So enjoy this video and I will see you later. So let's start with things first. It's the short rib, beef rib with onions, some salt and some saffron to make it a little bit colorful and golden brown. Then we can add more ingredients soon. One tablespoon of ground ginger, a little bit of turmeric, of course, one tablespoon of black pepper, a little bit of cumin, just to add more flavor, and stir it a little bit to make sure all the ingredients is infusing inside the meat. So as you can see, all this liquid coming from the ribs itself and come also from the onion when the onions is caramelized. So now we're gonna add 1 cup of cold water to make more broth. And we're gonna leave it cook approximately 30 to 25 minutes. And we're gonna add 1 spoon of ghee or salted preserved butter. That's a handmade preserved butter. Last and not least, we're gonna add some chickpea. Here we have it frozen to preserve it, to keep it more fresh for a long time. And now we're gonna mix some topping. We're gonna put a little bit of oil in a cooking pot, as you can see here, and let it heat a little bit. And then we gonna add some chopped onion, white onion. It doesn't matter how much you're gonna put, it depends on how many people you have. Of course, a touch of salt depends on the taste. And give it a little stir to make everything mixed up together. And without forgetting our golden brown raisin. And then when it starts cooking, we're gonna add in some ingredients. We're gonna have 1 spoon of ground ginger, a little bit of black pepper as well, and a lot of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. That's the key to make it more golden brown, make it more caramelized. At the meantime, our beef broth is ready, and we're gonna show you what you're gonna do with it. We're gonna add 1 or 2 shovel of the broth on the top of the onions to make it more moist and help the cooking process to get more freshness to the onions. Mix everything well together until everything is blind, everything is fusing together, all these flavors, all this ingredients is mixed together, and we can add it on top of it our raisin and mix everything together to be cooked everything at the same time. And as you can see, everything is cooked in a medium temperature. That prevents everything to get burned and to get slowly caramelized and slowly flavor, getting more flavor, caramelizing flavor on it. And there is one more ingredient you can add on, is the pure honey. Is help the onions and help the topping to get more shiny, and also it's add on a natural sweetness to all the topping. Now our topping is ready. Let's move on to the most important step in this dish. And now we're gonna choose your own couscous. Here we're gonna use the medium-sized couscous that we have. You can buy it in any international store or Mediterranean store. We have it everywhere. First thing first, you're gonna clean up the couscous with fresh cold water. That eliminates all the starch, all extra starch from the couscous to make it more fluffy and stop it from sticking together. After the draining is complete, you're gonna add on a little bit of vegetable oil. That prevents the grain of couscous to get stuck together and to make it more fluffier and more shiny. You're gonna add a little bit, a touch of salt, depend on your taste. And mix everything mixed together to make all the oil, all the salt infusing between the grain of couscous. And now it's that special pot. You see a little hole in the bottom? It looks like a cone shaped pot. This is where we're gonna cook the couscous. Then we're gonna put all the couscous in a cone shaped pot. It's specially made for steaming couscous. So now we're gonna steam it. We're not gonna cook it like anything, anywhere. We're gonna cook it, we're gonna steam it basically. And you're gonna see how much couscous is gonna be. It's like a half full right now. Later on we're gonna see how much it's gonna transform. And we're gonna put the cooking pot in the top of the pressure cooker. The hole is gonna go inside the vent, the steaming vent, as you can see here. And let it steam. And after you see the steam coming out the couscous, it's time to move it to a plate. You put the whole couscous in a plate. Don't forget to cover the pressure cooker so all the steam stay inside. Then we're gonna put the couscous in a plate. You need to spread the whole couscous in one layer, as you can see here, to make it more fluffy. You're gonna eat it on water little by little. What the key is, you're gonna eat the water. The couscous is, when it's hot, it's gonna absorb the water and get more bigger, and get more fluffier, get more more air inside, and it's gonna be double the size. As you can see here, we have more couscous. It's the same quantity, just the water that makes it look more bigger and more as you can see here, it's more than before. So it doubled the size, and it's thanks to the water and the steam. And we're gonna add it on to the pot again, let it steam for a few minutes. And it's a matter of few minutes which couscous is ready to go. Now we're gonna take it from the cooking pot and put it in a special plate, as you can see here, that made specially for couscous. We're gonna start separate the couscous, spread the couscous all across the plate, as you can see here, and make it in a thin layer, and we're gonna put a topping in the top of it. Then we're gonna add on more ghee to the couscous and rub it together to make it more so can make the grain more separate and make it more flavorful and make it the smell it's really incredible. And now let's put everything together. As you can see, we can shape it as a volcano, as a volcano mountain. And we make a little bit hole in the top. You can eat on the short rib or the meat. And as I mentioned, you can use any kind of meat. You can use chicken, you can use head meat, lamb head, you can use any kind of meat that you want. It's up to you. Here we use the short rib because it's more flavorful and easy to cook, and it's faster to cook. So start with the meat first, and then we're gonna add the more chickpeas and the final touches. And then we're gonna add the broth on the top of couscous, so you can see here on the sides, to make it more moist and more flavorful. All the flavors, all this broth is gonna be fused with the couscous, with the ghee and all the ingredients. It's gonna be something majestic. And finally, we're gonna add the topping, the caramelized onion topping that we made earlier with the raisin. You can shape it any shape you want. You can put it on the top just like that, and you can put it in the lines, or you can just put it separately and mix it together later on if you want to. It's up to you. The final shape, the final product is already specified. It's you can decorate it the way you want. And our couscous plate is finally ready to eat. You can eat it with a spoon, or some people, especially old people, they eat it with hand. Yes, you can eat it with your hand, or you can eat it with the spoon, and it's really something special, something very unique Moroccan cuisine. It's very nice. It's bon appetit. So after the delicious couscous was made and eaten and everything, I wish you liked this video, and I wish you enjoyed making of, and I really enjoyed eating the couscous. Until then, I will see you in the next video, and stay safe.